Top 20 Jamb physics question/answer that appears often for Nigerian student. 1. A temperature of 20 degree is the same as. The answer to question 1 is 68 degree from the relationship 3 to 9 equals 5. But C equals 20. 3 to 9 equals 205. Cross multiply. 5F, 160 equals 180. F equals 3405 equals 68 degree. 2. The internationally agreed system unit SI for measurement is. The system international units agreed the basic units of measurement as kg ms use as a unit of mass length and time. 3. Which of the following statement is true? The frequency of a vibrating string is. The frequency of vibration of a string depends from the equation F equals 1 to square root. It shows that the frequency is proportional to the square root of the tension for a given length and mass. 4. If PHCN charges 5K per kilowatt-hour, what is the cost of operating for 24 hours a lamp requiring 1A on a 200 V line? Power is the rate of doing work in electric power equals 4, but 1 kilowatt/hour is when power of 1 kilowatt-hour is used for 1 hour, since P equals 4, I equals 1A and V equals 200. Equals 1 times 200, but 1 kilowatt-hour equals 1000. 1 times 2001000, since energy is power times 1 times 2001000 times 24 5. 1 times 200 times 24 times 50. 1000 equals 24. 5. If in a simple pendulum experiment the length of an inextensible string is increased by a factor of 4, its period is increased by a factor of. Since the length is inversely proportional to the period, an increase in the length will cause a decrease in the period. Since the length is increased by 4, the period will decrease by 2. 6. If the wavelength of a wave traveling with a velocity of 360 m/s is 60 cm, the period of the wave is. The period is the time taken to make a complete oscillation, which is related to the frequency. From this expression T equals 1, but from the question the frequency is not given but velocity and wavelength is given, and they are related. From this expression V equals times tau, where wavelength is 60 cm converted to meters is 0.6 m and V is 360 m/s. 360 equals times 0.6 equals 3600.6 equals 600, but period T equals 1 equals 1600 equals 0.00166.0017 seconds. 7. An electric charge could transmitted by any substance that allows current to pass through them is a conductor, and human body water, and metals conduct electricity. They have tendencies of transmitting charges. 8. An herdsman yelling at his fellow herdsman heard his voice reflected by a clip 4 seconds later. What is the velocity of the sound in air if the clip is 680 m away? Echo is the reflection of sound waves when hit a hard surface with an expression v equals 2, where x is distance measured in meter and t is time. At unit is seconds from the question. T equals 4 equals 680. V equals 2 times 6804 equals 340 m/s. 9. An Air Force jet is flying with a speed of 335 m/s when pass an anti-aircraft gun. How far is the aircraft 5 seconds later when the gun was fired? Since the jet is with a speed of 335 m/s, the initial velocity is 0 and the final velocity is 335 m/s. From the equation of motion, the distance in 5 seconds is s equals plus 2 times equals 335 plus 0 2 times 5 equals 837.5838 m. 10. A magnet is moved through a coil of wire. The e.m.f produced depends on. All of the above is right answer because the e.m.f of a magnet in a coil depends on the following: the strength of the magnet, the speed of the magnet in the coil, the number of turns in the magnet. 11. Of the following senses, the most affected during weightlessness in space is: it is kinesthetic. Kinesthetic has to do with the position, motion, and posture of the body because during weightlessness the body appears to have no weight. 12. A potential difference of 6V is used to produce a current of 5A for 200 SEC, through a heating coil. The heat produces electric power can be converted into heat. It has a unit of joules. H equals 2 times RT. I is current in amps, R resistance in ohms, and T time in seconds. From the question, R is not given, so R equals 65 equals 1.2 ohms. H equals 52 times 1.2 times 200 equals 25 times 1.2 times 200 equals 6000 J. 13. The boiling points of water, ethanol, toluene, and buta-2-ol are 373.0 K, 351.3 K, 383.6 K and 372.5 K respectively. Which liquid has the highest vapor pressure at 323.0 K? Ethanol with the lowest boiling point will evaporate faster than the others like water, toluene, and buta-2-ol. 14. Which of the following statement is correct? The magnetized state of an iron bar can be destroyed completely by Heating a magnet to a certain high temperature is another way of demagnetizing a magnet. Others method include electrical method and hitting the magnet when lying in east-west direction with a hammer. 15. The heat from the sun reaches the earth by The sun reaches the earth by radiation. It is the transfer of heat without a material in contact with any external medium. 16. Which of the following which is different from the others? The answer is cathode ray, because X-ray, gamma ray, and ultraviolet rays are electromagnetic waves that does not require any material for propagation. 17. A gas exerts pressure on its container because gases move in a rapid motion and collide with the walls of their container, and they exert pressure which make the gas molecules look as if they are perfectly elastic, i.e. they bounce back. 18. Which of the following electromagnet waves has the shortest wavelength? The following are all electromagnetic waves listed: radio waves, infrared, blue light, but X-rays has the shortest wavelength. 19. A man standing between two parallel mirrors in a barber's shop will see the following number of his image. Image formed by two parallel mirrors is at infinity, because when theta equals 0 equals 3600-1 equals infinity if they are inclined at 180 degree, n equals 1. 20. The force required to make an object of mass m, traveling with a velocity v, turn in a circle of radius r. The force required for an object of mass m to turn in circle with a radius r with a velocity v is a centripetal force. It as an inward force that acts in the circle with an expression equals 2. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and share. Note: many questions repeat on UTME test. This is just 20 of the 1000 questions.